Hello and hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing? So, in my effort to react to something from Germany every single day, I like to know what's going on, so I use Google Trends. This sounds like an ad, by the way, I just realized. It's not. I'm just saying that in Germany, I can see that a lot of people are searching for Carola Brück, which apparently is because a bridge collapsed in Dresden, which is pretty wild. I mean, of course, being American, I have to compare everything that happens in any other country to something that's happened here in America, because that's the only way I can even understand it. A bridge in Baltimore collapsed last year, which was a huge deal. Huge deal. It really disrupted a lot of supply lines and stuff. Hopefully, this isn't that as significant a bridge, but I don't know, which is why I'm reacting to it today. You can also see I searched pager because currently pagers are exploding, but that is neither here nor there. For right now, I'm reacting to this bridge that collapsed in Dresden. I hope everybody is okay. This is a video by the small and up-and-coming YouTube channel DW News.
Here in Germany, officials are investigating the partial collapse of a bridge in the eastern city of Dresden.
Oh, wow. I thought that was like the design, but no, that's the bridge.
No injuries were reported, but shipping on the River Elbe has been halted, leading to major disruptions.
There you go.
It happened in the wee hours of the morning. A roughly 100-meter-long section of the Carola Bridge,
How does that happen?
which connects Dresden's historic center to other parts of the city, collapsed into the Elbe River.
I mean, the one in Baltimore happened because of, well, you can see why that happened. For it to just collapse out of nowhere? I mean, come on, guys, German engineering. What the heck? This isn't supposed to happen.
Thankfully, there were no injuries reported,
That's amazing.
but authorities say there is a risk of further sections crumbling.
No kidding. I would not be going on that bridge or this one right here either, ever again. Yeah. That is a miracle that nobody was injured, nobody was crossing the bridge, nobody was going under the bridge. Thank God.
At present, the situation is such that the bridge is still in acute danger of collapsing, at least the section that has partly come down in the River Elbe. There's an acute danger to life on and under the bridge. For this reason, the entire area has been cordoned off.
I love how succinctly and straightforward German people talk. Indeed, if you're on the bridge, you're in danger.
Has been
Don't go on the bridge.
cordoned off.
The part
Although you could use this as like a really cool skateboarding kind of half pipe type thing, but don't do that.
Bridge. For this reason, the entire area has been cordoned off.
the part of the bridge that
I also just have to mention, I like that name right there. I've never heard that. Pressepreacher. Pressepreacher. I assume, well, let me see what that means. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it would mean. I don't know why it just deleted. Press spokesman. I was actually going to say that, but I didn't want to sound stupid. But it sounds like a press preacher. And that's what it is.
The entire area has been cordoned off.
The part of the bridge that fell down was dedicated to tram lines and pedestrians.
Wow.
The section for road vehicles was not affected. Local residents were aghast when they woke to the news.
When you see that from other countries, you think it's another construction mistake.
I don't know why, it's just them saying, you know, this is like perfectly along the lines of that meme, like, German man, aghast.
When you see that from
There he is, look at him, he's aghast. So much emotion. Over here in America, they'd be like,
When you see that from other countries, you think it's another construction mistake. But when you see it right here in front of the door in the early morning, fortunately, there were no injuries or trams on the road. It's really frightening. It's simply unimaginable that something like this is happening here and now in our country. I couldn't believe it this morning. I thought it might happen in Genoa or somewhere in the USA, but not here.
What? Oh my God. Is our infrastructure that bad that people think like a bridge collapsing? You'd think maybe in the USA.
And to be honest, I'm slowly but surely beginning to believe that it's symptomatic that things like this are happening here. Everything has been neglected.
The partial collapse also damaged 2 district heating pipes, leaving most of the city without access to hot water and heat. Road traffic in Dresden has been seriously disrupted, and river traffic halted. Rescue services and other experts were at the scene to assess the damage and secure the bridge. The Carola Bridge was completed in 1971.
That's a really nifty sign. Is that like an LED in there, or is that just tape? It looks like it's glowing. Like, hey, this bridge is shut down. That's really nifty.
And is one of 4 crossing.
Oh, that is an LED sign, isn't it? Oh my God, you guys have those everywhere. They're so cool. Those dynamic road signs that like can update and tell you what's going on.
The Elbe River in downtown Dresden. The cause of the collapse has yet to be determined.
Now, Stefan Marx is a professor of civil engineering
Some German engineer has been fired.
at the Technical University of Dresden. Welcome to DW, Professor. I'd like to start with a look first at some time-lapsed
I'm surprised this is in English.
CCTV footage of the collapse. Here it is. Now, keep your eyes on the left of the picture.
Got it.
And there.
Oh my God. I mean, I understand this is...
Here it is. Now,
This is a time lapse.
keep your eyes on the left of the picture.
It's just there and then it's not. Like the collapse was absolutely in one moment. And you can see there were some pedestrian. Oh my God, it was there and it's not. It's not even a video, that's just a slideshow.
Of the picture.
You can see there are some people, I think, crossing that bridge.
And there it goes.
Like not when it collapsed, but just before.
And now we'll take a look from another angle. And when the picture changes, this time, watch out for the streetlights going dark in the upper middle. There they go, of the picture. Lights going dark in the upper...
Oh my God. That happened very fast. They didn't just go dark, they disappeared.
Middle. There they go, of the picture. Okay. Now, so there it is again.
This is the best video we have.
Boom. And then changing the angle. Any minute now. There it is. And you watch out for those lights going dark. There they go. All right. Now, Professor Marx, according to the time codes on that CCTV footage, the bridge collapsed this morning between 2:58:04 and 2:59:05. So that's under a minute. How is this possible, do you think?
Yeah, it's a very sudden collapse, and
I'm just trying to figure out exactly what did he just say it collapsed in 1 second? 2:58:04 to 2:58:05? He said under a minute. Isn't that once? No, but a time lapse wouldn't be every second.
Possible, do you think?
I don't know.
yeah, it's a very sudden collapse, and we have to say this type of bridges, it's a so-called statically determined structure. It is something we wouldn't build today again. Yeah, so it's a bridge from the 60s, and it has a couple of construction deficits,
Yikes.
which are typical from that time of erection.
Isn't that kind of disturbing? I'm sure it's the same way over here in America where they're like, yeah, that bridge there, it's super unsafe. We would never design one like that again. But we're, it's there, so hopefully it works.
And yeah, the sudden failure we try to avoid in the design of today.
Okay, I think I've seen enough. I really just want to see my favorite part again one more time.
Did. Local residents were aghast when they woke to the news.
Ja, wenn man das aus anderen
When you see
Ländern
that from
sieht,
other
dann denkt man
countries,
sich,
you
oh
think
ja.
it's
Yeah. Calm down, dude. Meanwhile, the 300-year-old bridge is still standing. Funny how that works, huh? So here's some additional info from the local media here in Dresden. The bridge was very early. Oh my God, that's a lot of info. I'm going to read it and come back to you. Okay, so he's saying that that old concrete soaked up water and corroded the steel. That'll do it, and that they had already known of the problem. Yikes. Okay. Well, that is awesome that I'm able to be kind of lighthearted about it because nobody got injured. That's awesome. Fascinating world we live in, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay safe out there. I saw it was also flooding in some parts of Germany, which bad time for a bridge collapse. But hopefully y'all are safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.